Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's your girl Saran. I'm back. It's Monday, it's 8:30. Let's get in the room. I'll give you a couple seconds to get in. I'm also gotta test something, has some technical difficulty, but you don't know that because I'm already on here. Anyway, I'm your girl Saran. What do? I help people protect income, eliminate debt, create tax free retirement, set up private banking, and create generational wealth. That's what I do. Every Monday, I go live and we talk about various topics. This week, we are going to talk about passive income. Passive income is a myth. If you're here, you're going to find out why tonight. So, I like to start each broadcast off with something positive so that we can, for this week, and this week's money affirmation, say it with me. If you are in the chat, happy Monday, Sherelle. If you are in the chat or if you're watching it live, if you're scrolling by and I popped up on Facebook, be sure to click on it and say something in the comments so I know you're here and you're watching. So, this week's money affirmation, are you ready? If I had a drum roll, you could hear it, but I don't. So, this week's affirmation is I feel wealth flowing towards me. I feel wealth flowing towards me. And I felt that went well with our topic this week, which is passive income is a myth. So let's get into it. I'm going to expose why passive income is a myth. Are you ready? Because there's so much out here. Every piece of marketing you see, every Facebook ad, Instagram ad, YouTube video, they're promising all kinds of passive income. And let me tell you why it's never going to exist for some people. And let me tell you how it can exist for you. Because now that you're here, I'm going to tell you how you can possibly get to that point. I see you, sure. I feel wealth flowing towards me. I feel it flowing towards you too. And I feel it flowing towards me. Hey, Crystal, I feel it flowing towards you too. So let's debunk some of these myths. I got a couple things we're going to talk about. So, why do I think passive income is a myth? Let's just break it down, right? Because you ain't going to ever get something for nothing. Let's just be real with it. The way passive income is presented to us and sold to us is you're going to somehow one day figure out this one hack and you're never going to be have to work again. You're never going to have to put any effort into it. You're never going to have to do anything else to it. It's just going to happen. Well, here's the deal. Here's the myth. You will have to work for it. So that's the reason why it doesn't exist. Everyone seems to think, or everyone wants to tell you, and especially our ladies, oh, you don't have to do too much. It's passive. You just do a little bit and it's just going to happen. Well, that's not true. Most people who have passive income, they don't tell you about all the work they put in up front for weeks, days, months, years to get it to the point where it is generating cash, where they're not putting in so much effort. But for some people, it could take years. For some people, it could take months. For some people, it could take a lifetime. But the thing is the reason that they pump this narrative so much is because they're selling you quick fixes. They're selling you their class, their course, their face-to-face event, or hope my fellow creators don't be like, Saran, you exposing our secrets tonight. I'm telling all your dirty laundry. Listen, because that's what they're trying to do to create their passive income is keep getting you buying stuff, right? And so if you bought anything, how about you go and work it before you buy another one? I'm just talking to the people that I know, the people that might be in my industry or might be doing what we're doing. But just be sure that when you decide you want to do passive income, you are dedicated to putting in the work up front because it's not going to come like that all the time. Now, you could get lucky and become a super viral video success in like one video. But the truth is, a lot of those people, they've done lots of videos and they're trying to get one or two to catch to increase their popularity, but they're creating a lot of content. So it's not to say that it may not happen, but you're going to have to put in work up front. Say it with me in the chat. Put in some work up front. You got to put in some work up front. If you're not willing to put in any work up front, it'll never become passive for you. And that's why it'll always be a myth in your life. And so that's the clear thing. Now, here's the thing. You can work to get towards some passive income. And I'm going to give you some ideas how to do that, right? But you have to be willing to put in that energy. You got to learn. You're going to maybe learn a new skill. One of the things I was talking to one of my colleagues about yesterday was, hey, I have this great business idea. I want to do it, but I'm afraid or I'm scared or I don't think I know everything. I know about my business, but I don't know about all the things that need to wrap around my business for it to be successful. Well, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, you're either going to pay to outsource those things you don't know how to do, or you're going to figure out how to learn. You're going to figure out how to do it on YouTube University or go to a certificate program or whatever. And that's how we get caught up in buying these quick fixes. So, but most things you can learn on YouTube University for how much? Free 99. There's a whole song, free 99, but you can get it for free 99 if you put in the work and do the digging and ask the questions so that you can learn. So here's some ways that you can get on the path to creating some passive income. But the word passive itself is misleading. Creating some income that could potentially become passive in the future after you put in the work right now. That's how we're going to say that, okay? So here's some ideas. The one we hear about a lot is investing in real estate. Well, investing in real estate is like getting a whole freaking undergraduate degree and a master's degree and license, and you have to learn how to do that stuff, right? You got to learn how to fund it and finance it and do all that. Not saying making complaints, just making some points, because if you won't get in and do it like that. You can start a blog, you can do some advertising, but again, you're going to put in some work because you got to write the blog, you got to promote the blog, you got to talk about something that's going to help someone. But really, when we start talking about all these things that we're doing, if your way when you get into business is not helping someone else solve a problem or fix something that's in their life, it may take a little bit more time. So you want to find yourself in a position of helping other people. There's a saying that goes like this: help enough people get what they want and you'll automatically get what you want. So it's putting in that effort. So back to my list. I have about 4 or 5 different things I'm going to give you ideas on. 1, invest in real estate. 2, you can start a blog and do advertising. 3, you can create some type of online course. Now, don't be the one that creates a course that you just selling the course because you want passive income and you're really not providing any value to the people buying your course. That would really suck. You can write some ebooks and upload them to Amazon, and you can start selling the books about things you already know and you know it well, and you can talk about it in sleep. Talk about what you know. I do my best to only talk about what I know about. Right? You can create some websites and start doing different things. But the other thing that you can layer across all these businesses that you can do is what they call affiliate marketing, where whatever you do, if they have an affiliate program, you sign up for it so that when people ask you, hey, what do you use to go live? I'll use that as an example. People ask me, Saran, what platform do you use to go live? Well, I use StreamYard. And if you want to support me in any kind of way for the content I'm providing, then click on the link in the comments that says this is my StreamYard affiliate link. And if you decide to get StreamYard, then they'll pay me like $5, right? Not a lot of bucks, but a couple of bucks, right? Every dollar counts. And that's basically how it works. And it works like that for many, many, many of the tools that the content creators are using, our business owners are using. And it's just an extra way to help when you're doing a business to grow things. Your business could be making candles, but any of those products and services you're using that are attached to it, you can do products and services. Now, I'd be remiss if I didn't say that you could join the financial services industry and make money, but you're going to work. You can join my team. I'll educate you. I'll teach you how to do it, but you're going to work. We're not doing passive income here. We're going to show up. We're going to do the job. We're going to schedule ourselves, and we're going to get some things done, some ish done, because we got to get some ish done. right? We helping people out here with their finances, and that's why we're going to do work. You could also do YouTube videos on tutorials about different things. People want to know about everything. You could become a creator in YouTube University. Who would have thought it? Takes a little bit of effort. You got to get to a certain number of subscribers, certain number of viewers, and a bunch of different things. But if you put in the elbow grease to do it, you can definitely create some passive income. Now I'm going to pause here because what questions do you have? Because the thing is at the end of the day, this conversation is for you, right? And the big thing I want you to walk away with is passive income was going to take some effort for you to create. It will get to a point where you may not put in as much effort as you did in the beginning, but you will always be putting some type of effort in it, some type of way of managing, even if you're just managing it from your phone. The other thing is you really have to have patience and perseverance. It's not something you're going to get in and you're going to start on day one, and by day 90, if it hasn't become passive, it's a wrap. Be passionate about it so that you can have the perseverance to stick to it and stick to it for the long term. Commit to a year, commit to 18 months, commit to doing it until it becomes passive, which could be any amount of time, but commit to making sure that you do it. Because if you quit or you stop, then how are you ever going to get to the passive income mark? That's all I'm saying. Now, be realistic. And that's why I said set a real time frame, because most of us think, oh, I'm going to get this thing. I'm going to start doing this and I'm going to have passive income tomorrow. And that's it. And I'm quitting. I'm telling my boss to kick rocks without socks in the desert because I'm not fooling with him or her no more. I'm sick of this mess. They talk trash and I don't want to be here. But no, you can't just do that the next day. Now, you might want to. I mean, I don't know what your vision has been told you. I wasn't there. It wasn't a conference call. I wasn't invited. I don't know what the spirit has told you to do, but I don't advise people to just walk out with nothing. Have a plan, have something in hand, right? And don't give up on your dreams because there's some setbacks. And don't always let the numbers be the immediate numbers up front be the deterrent from stopping. Every content creator that you see or every business owner that you see, from the largest to the smallest, started at 0 one day. They had 100 at one point. They had 500 at one point. Everybody had needed time to grow. So don't get discouraged if you have 4 or 5 people come into your viewers. Be thankful for the ones that showed up, but keep doing the work that you said that you were passionate about doing, right? And remember, the big thing is there's no easy money. Well, there might be some easy money. If I just hand you a check, that's easy money. But I'm not gonna just hand you a check. So, but keep in mind that you are going to have to put in some education, some work. You're gonna have to change your mindset, because money is a mindset first, and then it is currency. Because money is the energy that we receive for the exchange of our efforts that we put out into the universe. And so if you are not changing your mind about money and your mindset about you and how you can attract money and it can become a part of your life and your life change, then what you need to really start doing is start looking at some mindset videos on YouTube University. Start understanding what you need to do to attract the type of opportunities, the energy, the people, the things, the ideas, so that you can get into a place where you can generate additional income, either inside your job, outside your job, or all within, or doing everything together. But really working on your mindset is going to be the thing that's going to help you to get to the point where you can get the idea, to do the work, to build the business that will lead to the passive income. So I kind of misled you a little bit with my title, but I wanted you to come in and hear the story about passive income. So I just told you how to have it. Now, I don't have much more than that today. You want to connect with me, you can you can put a note in the comment. You can always down below, you can go to saran10k.com. You can book an appointment. You can join my team where I'll teach you how to create additional income through effort that may become passive income in the future, depending on how much energy you put into it. And you can also book an appointment with me if you want to talk about your money makeover, getting your mind right and getting your financial foundation in order so that you can start to just build from where you are. Maybe you don't want to do a side hustle, you want to work with what you have. That's amazing too. It's just all about the intent. So, everybody that's here live, thank you. Good to see you live. Everybody watching the replay, put your comments in the chat. Did this video help you? Put hashtag replay. My live viewers, tell me, do you want to hear more about passive income? What else you want to hear about? But I'll be back again when, as we say every Monday, same bad time, same bad channel. Peace.